Hi, David here from Elevate Founders. On this little video we're going to be exploring the wonderful world of authenticity in leadership. Now this is an enormous topic and we're not going to cover anywhere near everything. In fact, we're probably only just going to scratch the surface and it's going to lead to potentially a whole lot more questions for you. So please comment below or email me any questions you have around it, because it is a big topic and it's a complex topic in many ways. And in some ways it's quite straightforward. So let's see if we can tackle the straightforward on this. Authenticity is quite a big thing in life generally. It's one of the key indicators of emotional intelligence. How authentic are you as a person? And a lot of the time, leaders in business struggle with authenticity because, well, a lot of people struggle with imposter syndrome. So they think they have to act in a certain way or be like a certain person, you know, dressed like Steve Jobs. I've seen that in clients. Or, you know, talk to people in a certain way or be very dictatorial in terms of how they manage people, or very firm or very aggressive or very passive or whatever it is, because they think that's what they should do in that situation, but it's not actually true to who they are. So that creates some internal disconnects. You're acting in a way that isn't necessarily authentic to you, but the imposter syndrome is kind of driving that behaviour, but it's okay because you think people won't really see. Most of the time, in my experience, a lot of the time, people do sense inauthenticity. They just get a feel for it. They just get a feel that someone's trying too hard or trying to sort of cover something up, or they're not being open and vulnerable. They're trying to be sort of too strong and perhaps not showing a different side of them. And so the top tip that I would give anybody, if you're thinking through how to become a more authentic leader, go and ask the top 5 or 6, 10 people maximum, people that you know in your life. Could be friends, could be family, who know you on a good level. And ask them what they most appreciate in your relationship with them. What is it that really resonates with them, that really means you got a great friendship or a great relationship with that person? Within that answer, there's probably your first couple of clues as to what kind of leaders you should be, or who you actually are, and how you can develop those skills to improve your leadership skills. So for some people that might be you're very direct. Some people you always take the time for people. Whatever it is, you'll probably get some things from there that you can start piecing together how you can shape your leadership skills. And I'm now going to say probably the cheesiest thing that I'm ever going to say on any of these videos, which is so you can be the best leadership version of you, or you can be the best you. And it is a phrase that's bandied around and can be a little bit cheesy, but it's really important in building authentic leadership. If you try and be somebody else, you're not ever going to be as good at them as them as they are at it, because that's who they are. Look at who you are, get those strengths down, build upon the strengths. One of the things we do with all our senior management clients is we do a really in-depth emotional intelligence profile with them, so they can understand their strengths, their weaknesses, or the development areas, and just understand yourself better. There's no point covering over something. If you get really, really aggressive or defensive when under pressure, that's always going to come out unless you deal with it. Hiding the problem doesn't deal with the problem, ever. So just think through who you are, what your natural style is, and that's going to give you that first step to building your authentic leadership. I hope you found this really, really helpful. If you feel like you have imposter syndrome, don't worry, because everybody does, and it's a really positive thing if you know how to channel it. You can be vulnerable with it, you can be open with it. Nobody ever expects every leader to have all the answers. So don't worry if you don't have all the answers. Get good people around you who do, whose advice you can listen to, and that will be a really good starting point. But don't worry if you've got imposter syndrome. Anyway, hope you found this really, really helpful. Please comment. As I said at the beginning, it's a huge topic. We've barely even scratched the surface. So please comment. Please get any questions in. We'd be delighted to answer and help move this conversation on for you. In the meantime, hope you're well, and I'll see you on the next video. If you enjoyed this video and want more top coaching tips that can help you grow as a leader and grow your business, please subscribe to the YouTube channel on the link below and follow us on LinkedIn on the link too.